Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for another MBA New Jersey How and Why episode. I'm Laura Brandao, and I am joined by Justin Ferris. He is an account manager at Enact. And today he is going to share with us his how and his why. First off, Justin, thank you so much for being with us today. And the first question we always like to start with is, how did you come into the mortgage industry?
Hey, Laura, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. So in 1997, I was working at a bank, in a retail bank. I was 24 years old, and I did a lot of home equity loans. It was just something I was good at, and I, for whatever reason, just did a ton of them. And I got a phone call from the guy that ran our mortgage department, and he said, first of all, I need you to stop refinancing our loans. And he said, secondly, do you want a job? And he brought me over to the mortgage department. And I started in the mortgage business the week that my 23-year-old daughter was born.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. So, my next question, which I usually don't ask on this, but I'm curious. So, you've been through many different cycles in our industry. I certainly recall a few monumental cycles during that time. So, what keeps you in the mortgage industry? And the reason why I ask that is, we've seen people come and go through these cycles, right? We've seen people actually say, you know what? I don't have the stomach for this anymore. I'm going to bail and go do something else. So during those changes and monumental cycles, what kept you here?
I think number one, I just always enjoyed the business, no matter what part of it that I've been in. And number two, I think it's relationship. When you are in this business for a long time, particularly through the associations, you build relationships that really last forever. It's not just a business thing. It becomes personal. And I don't know why, but our business definitely feels to have. I feel like our business has deeper relationships than a lot of other industries.
I love that. Well, that's a perfect lead in to my next question. So, both of us are on the New Jersey MBA Board of Governors, and that's very exciting. We certainly have so many exciting things coming up this year. Why was it important for you to serve on the Board of Governors, and why should others join us to be part of our association?
Well, I was on the board, the Delaware Mortgage Bankers Board many years ago, in the early 2000s. And after the crisis, the financial crisis, I think the associations were underutilized, undersupported, and I think it's a great time for regrowth and for everybody to reconnect in the associations and support each other, get out there, get to know each other again. And I just think we got away from that in a lot of, especially some geographical areas. And I think that if people start to become more involved and show up and go to the meetings and go to the conferences, they're going to see why there's so much value in building those relationships, particularly now as we're heading into this kind of a time. And who knows what the future is going to look like as well.
Another cycle, Justin, right?
Yep.
We're ready. We are ready. And
Always
you're
ready.
correct. Now it's even more important to have those connections so that you can stay in tune of what's going on in the industry, how we can connect and help each other, and be able to weather whatever it is that we're going into the new cycle. So
Absolutely.
100% agree. And yes, for all of you out there, please join us to be part of the New Jersey MBA Association. We have a fabulous conference that's going to be coming up in the beginning of October at the Hard Rock in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Justin, you are awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your how and why. And we've got great things ahead. Take care.
Thank you, Laura. Have a great day.